We are in Rico's Corner. Rico Fonseca, he is the artist of Greenwich Village. I am Hector Gilbert. I am the swordman from Washington Square Park. I will ask the question. Rico will answer the question. Today's question, because today is
the gay parade.
The gay parade. So let's ask a very good question. Rico, why do we have the gay parade in Washington, coming through, passing through Washington Square Park and ending down there in Christopher Street?
Well, you have to understand that Greenwich Village is actually sort of like the gay community. The same like they have in San Francisco, Venice Beach, Brazil, all over the world. They're celebrating the pride of being gay. Well, in a way, nothing wrong. Everybody should be themselves. Some people are born gay, some people become gay by experience, experimenting with another person. But it's a human nature thing. Sometimes it's genetic. But they're celebrating this, right? Because after all, they've been persecuted and they have been suffering and they have struggled. And they come a long way to finally feel kind of more freer because they're out of the closet. And they have the right to make celebrations, just like one day was there to me about the Puerto Rican parade. So this is just a celebration of being proud, being gay people. They're only human beings and they have the right style, they have the pleasure of life, they all have the right to live.
Drea, that's you! How much is that picture?
So that's why they have the gay parade.
And with the gay parade,
No, it's just
comes crowds of people. As you can hear, everybody's just moving from one point to another, and they're expressing themselves, letting it all out. Now
see the noise that you just heard, people with all the excitement of the gay people that are part of the parade.
Yes,
sometimes they travel all over the country to come to the village, especially for that
gay parade. And then they'll go to another country and go to that gay parade. They just go from parade to parade. Happy gay people.
Don't forget, if the gay people get into power, they might be ruling the world, and then they go back to the same culture of the Greeks. And if anybody's against them, they will persecute everybody. They will burn churches. They will just cut the heads of millions of people that will be against their culture, against their lifestyle.
That's not a good thing.
But that is what they believe. So I respect their way of being because they are human beings. And for some reason, it will take a long time for them to be accepted. Like now they're going to get married, now they want to do all these things. But little by little, they're catching up. They're going to eventually. I wish them good luck. But I myself, I'm not gay. I love women with big asses.
Yeah, I'm not gay, but I have a lot of friends who are gay. I was just going to mention that gay people are what you call, generally they're good people. They're good people, good hangout. They have good hearts. There's no evil in gay people,
No, they're very artistic. They're like art.
They're nice. They're good people to hang out with. In fact, you will find comfort being near gay people than if you would find comfort being near goons, gangsters, people that are into thuggish stuff,
You see, sometimes the gay people, not in general, but there are people that have female hormones already. And they feel that there's a woman inside them.
That wants to come out.
Yeah, and there are women that are lesbians, there's a man inside them. And they can help to have these feelings. And therefore now they're expressing their feelings like a freedom of expression. And America allows for them to be themselves. But that's their culture, their way of thinking, their belief, all power for them, as long as they won't bother me.
And they never really bother anybody. They just want to be left alone and not bothered themselves by others. Now we move on to another question, which will, away from gay, we have covered the gay area on Gay Day Parade. We'll move on, and we're going to move on to, we've been having some crazy weather that doesn't make sense. When it rains, it pours, Rico.
Global warming.
Global warming. Is that the only thing behind that?
Well, because for whatever reason that we have affected the planet with all this atmosphere up from the greenhouse, whatever it's called, we really and truly are the victims. We are the ones that have created this crazy weather, natural disasters, for all the industry, factories, and all these chemical things that we spreading and cutting all the trees. We really are the cancer of the world. And the reason why this weather is reacting this way is because we are responsible for that. It's really our fault. We have created this type of weather. So eventually it will destroy us. Because the planet has consciousness and they have feelings, and eventually it will destroy all of us.
I have another question.
It's already happened.
I'm moving on from that question because that is a question that is very serious, that always needs to be thought about, need to be worked on, need to be stay on top of that, you know? Global warming is no joke. You're hearing it from Rico Fonseca, you're hearing it from me, and you're hearing it from many others. Global warming is no joke. My next question is about the American Indian. I have just noticed that I was thinking about the American Indian. I noticed that there aren't too many Indians left.
Well, they are, but you don't see it. They have their own little reservations.
Right.
And sometimes the government protects them. But they're really Native America. They're Native Americans that really were here for thousands of years. And they preserve nature. They're the ones that worship the trees, the birds, the ocean. And they have different names, so like gods, the god of the ocean, the god of the air, the bird. And so those people really are human beings that were attached to Mother Nature, to Mother Earth. Today, we are the destroyers of Mother Earth. But someday, I'm sorry to say, someone will be born and he will destroy the destroyer of this planet.
Well, we're going to save that question for way up ahead in the future.
Could be an Indian person. Huh?
Yeah, we're not going to go there right now. Right now, we're going to stick with what we can handle. Now we're going to move on to the next question. Okay, Rico, my next question, the last question for this segment here. People gamble a lot. We have lotto, scratch tickets, we got Atlantic City, we got a gambling going in Newark, we got Las Vegas. People are always gambling. What is the story behind people and chasing their dreams, trying to get lucky? Is it a good thing, a bad thing? What's the story behind lucky?
Well, gambling all they have. In a way, sometimes living life and investing money in businesses, this is another form of gambling because you invest so much money and you kind of duplicate your money in a building or in anything like that. But gambling is also like a form of entertainment. It could get so deep that you can become so addicted to it, like an alcoholic or like a people that take drugs. So become addicted to gambling. There's a lot of people out there that they just are gamblers. Sometimes genetic, you inherit from the uncle, or you inherit from somebody in the past lives. And sometimes luck is not a coincidence. Sometimes luck is a form of fate. That day was meant for you to win. And sometimes you can bet and bet and bet and bet for days and days. It never happens because that wasn't the right time, the right moment, at the right place. So, see, the whole universe, it has measures everything happening in the perfect moment because there's some forces that just calculates time. I mean, it's not a coincidence. If you walk around the corner, turn around, you bump into somebody, some girl or something, actually it's fate. She will be your girlfriend, but you didn't know. Unexpectedly, that's how life works. So like a very mysterious kind of way. So gambling is the same way. It's a form of, like I say, entertainment. Some people like to bet, man, because they like the atmosphere, the gambling, the people, they're drinking the martini or their whiskey and being surrounded people betting money. They get so excited, so they use money sort of like some form of game. But you know, like in Las Vegas, Atlantic City, that's just a game to enjoy. And some people lose it, they have long faces, sometimes they kill themselves because they lost all their money, sometimes they even bet their homes. because they're so addicted. They think that there were times when they will make so much money and they think they're going to do it again. So it goes up and then it goes down. So sometimes you keep on going back to try to get what you lost way back. And by the time you go over there, you lose it again. So in other words, you've been giving more money to the gambling casinos than you get in it back. The lotto is another form too. It's a form to help people. If you win, then you become a millionaire. So it's like a easy comes, easy goes. But if you work your money and you really put heart into it, it will last longer because you put so much faith, so much effort to make your money. Money in a way is like a reward of your achievement. But when you try to gamble it, the easy comes, the easy will go. It don't last. So like I said, enjoy gambling, but remember, it could be also an addiction.
And that addiction would stem from always wanting to go back to win what you lost.
Yeah, because they don't want for the casinos to keep your money.
And that's when the
But
casinos...
all those machines, so they I don't know how to call it.
One-arm bandits.
Believe me, it's so programmed. It's so programmed. It's such a master machine that you have to do so much in order to finally click.
Art, sex, and music. Art, sex, and music. That's what we need for peace. Art, sex, and music. Art, sex, and music. That is the key. Can't you see? I would love to paint a woman and a man making love, and we love to write a song about an angel in the woods playing the flute. Art, sex, and music. Art, sex, and music. It's easy like 1, 2, 3. Art, sex, and music. Art, sex, and music.